I want to know one thing. Are you all ready? Are you ready to rock? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Am I ready? Who's ready? Anybody ready? Who's really ready in life? Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Yeah, it's Friday. I'm in a good mood. It's been a very, very, very long week this week, so I'm in a real good mood, and yeah, that's really all I can say is I'm in a good mood. Hopefully you guys are all doing very, very well as well. I'm about to change this thing. I'm about to go up to 1,000, and then we will do something or whatever. Hold on one second. I wanted to change that to 1,000 height. That didn't. Okay, it did go to 1,000. Okay, there we go. Top chat right there, people. Hey, what's up, Mega Fan? Happy Friday. Yes, 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 yes. Sorry, I'm kind of like moving stuff around on the fly here. Maybe I should have done that before I started streaming, but we're on here. Okay, so I'm good. If you guys are coming in, smash that like and subscribe button, and I will go and see what there is we can talk about until we start getting some questions coming in here. So once we start getting questions coming in, then I'll start taking questions and all that stuff. So you guys start asking questions. As always, members get question priorities. Members and super chat get question priority. So that's just the way it is, the way it's got to be, guys. Unfortunately, but I do all kinds of stuff. So DC swimsuit special centerfold. What? I remember back when Image Comics and stuff used to do. Marvel Comics actually did swimsuit issues and stuff like that. So, that's just J. Scott Campbell right there. This is nice. I like this one a lot. That looks really, really good. Like, what artist did that? I feel like I know the artist. Oh, Pablo Valbosa, Valabos. I don't know who that is. Fantastic. Adam Hughes, really good, man. Really, really good. What's up, Joey? How you doing, Joey? You good? You doing good, Joe? Oh, Joe, what do you know? Got beat down by a GI Joe. I don't know. I'm kind of like all over the place. I'm looking to see if there's anything new to talk about right now. I don't really know. Disney, Star Wars, Donald Glover to co-write Lando Disney Plus series. We don't need that. Please don't do that. The Acolyte stars compares series lightsaber battles to the Phantom Menace. I thought that was canceled though. I thought the Acolytes was canceled. I heard that it was canceled. I mean, I don't remember it coming from a credible source. If you love the sequence of Qui-Gon and Darth Maul, I think you're going to love this show. I will say to whatever. I don't care at this point. I really don't. I thought it got canceled. I don't care if it got canceled or not. I mean, I'm kind of over the Disney Plus stuff altogether, to be honest with you. Like all the Disney Plus stuff, I'm over it. I'm over it like Grover it, over it like Grover it, man. I'm just completely done with it. I'm so burnt out on this Disney Plus stuff. Such mediocrity, to be honest with you. I'm just like done with it, man. I can't keep putting so much expectations into these shows, and then they come out and they're like, they don't even try, man. They need better TV writers. I feel that's the biggest problem, is they don't have good TV writers. When you look at something like you look at the Disney Plus shows, and I'm not going to be one of these people that's going to get on here and randomly, let's see if we can pull up the list of Disney Plus Marvel show. Disney. Well, let's see if we can pull it up. Disney Plus MCU series. I'm gonna see. Okay, so here's the majority of them. They got Agents of Shield and Defenders in there, but Secret Invasion was really good. They really kind of let me down in the season finale. Moon Knight, I fell off after the 3rd episode. Loki, I really enjoyed. WandaVision, I really enjoyed. Miss Marvel, I felt like Moon Knight. The first 3 episodes were really good. Last 3 episodes didn't make any damn sense whatsoever. She-Hulk was just god awful trash. Falcon Winter Soldier was pretty good. Hawkeye was good up until the last episode. I feel like these writers aren't television writers, and I don't think they know how to write television. Unfortunately, they need better TV writers. I'm not looking forward to Daredevil Born Again. Marry She-Hulk. You got problems, Ricardo. You got absolutely a lot of problems. So much problems that I would never be able to help you because you got so many problems. Like, it's weird how many problems you actually have. Like, way too many problems for me to... Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem review. Why are they reviewing Mutant Mayhem? Oh, Mutant Mayhem is the new movie. Yeah, I don't want to know anything about that until I actually go see it. People are kind of going crazy. I want to wait to see it. So, yeah. You're right about that. You're right about that, Ron. Many problems. You have a lot of problems, bro. Down trial, Final Fantasy. What? Oh, this is the 5th major expansion. So they got a new Final Fantasy 14th expansion coming out. Wow. I thought there was more expansions than that. Come on, guys. This is a Q&A. In order for it to be a Q&A, you need to actually ask questions. For it to be a Q&A, you have to ask questions, guys. I don't make the rules. That's how it goes. Thoughts on the original Star Wars Battlefront game? Not a big fan of it, to be honest with you. My favorite Battlefront game is the second one. I'm talking about the original second one. I'm talking about the new second one. The EA Sports, the second Battlefront with Iden Versio and all that. That's my favorite Battlefront game. I think the graphics are phenomenal. I think the story is phenomenal. And I think the gameplay overall is phenomenal. I don't really like those original Battlefront games all that much. I mean, I don't have them back there. I think those are 2 I'm missing. I have Jedi Outcast 1 and Jedi Academy 2. I have Clone Wars, Rebel Commando, and Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2 back there. I have those. Ron, are you ever going to play Halo 4 again? Yeah, one day. I'm really behind on my video games, man. I haven't played a game in like almost 2 weeks. I mean, I would put stuff in and, mess around with it, but I haven't played a game in like 2 weeks. Unfortunately. I've been really busy at work. I've been like super tired and, I just don't really have time to play games this week. But I have been watching a lot of Naruto, so that's just, we got 8 people. Woo, 8 people. Yeah. I'm drinking my 3rd cup of coffee. I don't think that's necessarily good for you. I haven't had a cup of coffee yet today. I wish I did. I'm just looking to see what kind of news is going on. I don't really see a whole lot of news. I'm on IGN and I'm just kind of scrolling down. And I don't really see a whole lot. I'm just waiting for people to ask questions. Nobody's asking questions. So this is a live Q&A, guys. You gotta have to ask questions. You're going to New York Comic Con this year? No, I never go to New York Comic Con. I don't go to those big cons. I don't like those big conventions. To me, those are all like commercial conventions, and I never have no interest in going to San Diego or New York or anything. I'd rather go to these small little conventions because I go for the merchandise. I don't go for the the celebrities. So I guess it really depends on what you're going for, what's your purpose there. If you're someone that goes to the conventions to meet the celebs, then yeah, you would want to go to San Diego or New York Comic Con for sure. 'Cause that's where all the big names are going to be. But if you're someone like me, you're just going for the booths and the merchandise, then there's really no point of me ever going to like San Diego or New York Comic Con, because all the stuff that I want to get, I can just get at the smaller conventions. So it just doesn't make a whole lot of point for me, a whole lot of sense for me to go to those big cons. The biggest I apologize. The biggest con I ever been to was the Star Wars Celebration when it came down to Orlando in 2017. That was the biggest convention I ever went to, and I went there just for the celebrities. I went there to be at the Last Jedi panel, the Rebel Season 4 panel, the Star Wars 40th Anniversary panel. That's why I went. So, I got to go on Xbox and see what's up with this new update. But yeah, that's why I go to the Star Wars Celebration. But San Diego I don't collect comic books that much anymore. I don't even know what's going on in the world of comic books. I don't know who some of the big writers are anymore. I don't know who are some of the big artists, anymore. I'm just completely out of the loop when it comes to comic books. I've been focusing on video games, and I started trying to get back into anime. Rob, why is Adam just doing audio for his movie reviews? I don't know why, Adam. We got a super chat coming in from Mega Fan. I don't know why Adam is just doing audio reviews. I don't know if he's got camera issues or what. I can ask him on Storm's Live Sunday and see what he says about it. But I mean, I don't know. Like people go to Adam's. First of all, Adam's reviews are phenomenal, but he has awful quality. Like the way he has like picture art and stuff. It looks awful. The editing is awful. But man, his scripts and the way he puts it out is phenomenal. I still think Adam is one of the best, if not the best, reviewer on YouTube. And I stand by that. I think Adam is the best movie reviewer on YouTube. Whether I agree with his opinions or not, the way he states his opinions make me at least understand where he's coming from. I think he is the best YouTuber, best YouTube critic there is. And I'm putting him over everybody. But man, doesn't matter how good you are, if you don't have that good looking quality, nobody takes you serious. And that's sort of where I feel like he's falling into right now, is where his stuff is just, the quality is just not good, and it really affects the overall presentation. But anyway, we got a super chat coming in from Mega Fan, and Mega Fan said, did the ding go off? Did the ding go off? I didn't hear the ding. The ding. DC Comics won more Eisner Awards than any other comic publisher. James Gunn tweeted it. DC Comics boosted since Gunn took over. Your thoughts? Well, I don't think the comics division has anything to do with James Gunn. James Gunn doesn't do anything in the comics division. He's just solely invested in the DC cinematic universe. The DC cinematic universe. Yeah, the DCU, whatever the hell that is. Has nothing to do with the comic books division. James Gunn doesn't write the comics. He doesn't publish the comics. He's not the publisher. He's not the creative of the comic books. So whatever goes on in the comic book division has nothing to do with James Gunn. So James Gunn just retweeted that because guess what? That's his team. That's the team he's on. He's on Team DC. So he wants to try to help spread the word and boost as many people in to get the comic books noticed. So that's just the team that he's on. He has nothing to do with it. He doesn't come up with the ideas. He doesn't do all that stuff. That's someone completely different. It was let me see who the current publisher is for DC Comics, because it was Jim Lee, and I think Jim Lee just got promoted. DC Comics publisher. DC Comics publisher. Blah 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 blah. DC Comics chief. Yeah, they got a new chief now. His name is Niles Calder. Niles Calder? Or no. Hold on. Chief editor. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a woman. Maria Javins. Marie Javins. Sorry. But yeah, she's the head publisher right now over at DC Comics. So that has absolutely nothing to do with James Gunn whatsoever. James Gunn is just retweeting it because that's his team. But James Gunn has nothing to do with it, so he can't take any DC Comics boosted since Gunn took over. Your thoughts? That's completely false. That's not true. If the boost came, it's because just by coincidence. Mega Fan threw in another $5 super chat. The comics he posted from his slate, those comics started to sell out. That doesn't mean anything though. Well, like that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything. It's no different than when Marvel had a Spider-Man movie coming out, and like Amazing Spider-Man 2. Let's just say Amazing Spider-Man 2, right? Amazing Spider-Man 2 was coming out, and it had Electro in it, right? So Marvel Comics decided, hey, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put Electro in the storyline for the next couple months as the movie's coming out. So people that go see the movies will see Electro, and they're like, oh, hey, maybe we should read this. Like, it's just coincidental. It has nothing to do with James Gunn. James Gunn can't take any credit for the DC Comics boost. And personally, DC Comics has always won a bunch of Eisner Awards. Again, that has nothing. See, now you're talking about DC Comics won more Eisner Awards than any other publisher, right? And then you said DC's got a boost since James Gunn took over, right? So now you're trying to give him credit for the Eisner Awards and the increase in sales, and he has nothing to do with either one of those. You know, you can very much just give, all these animated DC movies coming out, you can give them just as much credit for the boost for the comics. The thing is, comics have always been relative because of all the superhero movies coming out and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's just coincidental. James Gunn has zero effect on any of that stuff. He has zero effect. That's all I really can say. He just has 100% zero effect on the outcome of the sales of the comics and whether they win Eisner Award. Now, if he was the chief editor, if he was writing comics, if he was producing comics, then we can give him a little more credit. But James Gunn has zero, I repeat, zero anything to do with the comics. Like, he has 0% to do with the success of those comics, whether it be the Eisner Award or the sales whatsoever. We have 14 people watching, so we're moving up a little bit here. We got 7 likes, so we still haven't hit double digits likes. So if we can get you guys to smash that like button, that thumb up button, and let's try to get some more likes in here, guys. Smash that like button. That like button is the most important thing in the world today. The most important thing, brother. Listen here, brother. Now we're up to 8 likes. 8 likes. And by the way, guys, this is a Q&A. So for everybody watching, you have to send in questions, okay? Questions. So that's the Q part. And then the A part is the answer part. That's the part I do, right? So I do the answering. You ask the questions, I do the answering. Anybody can ask questions, right? And I will pick the best questions to answer, right? Of course, if you're a channel member, you get priority. If you throw a super chat in, you get priority. But like I said, anybody can ask questions. And then I just cherry pick the best one. Gasbuster said, did you watch the Mauler Snyder Justice League video? No, I did not, because I don't give a crap. I do not care about the Snyderverse and all this stupid shit. I'm tired. The fans have drove me absolutely nuts with that crap. I don't watch any of it. Okay? I watched the movies and I moved on with my life. That is it. I do not care about Restore the Snyderverse. I don't care about any kind of videos on the Snyderverse. I don't care about any tweets about the Snyderverse. I moved on. I'm over it. I'm done. I do not care. I do not care. Unless they're doing another movie in the Snyderverse, then I do not care. I do not care unless they do another movie in the Snyderverse. That's it. We got almost 20 people watching now, but still, we are so... Once I said I don't care about Snyderverse, I lost a like. What the hell, people? You know, calm down, all right? Get your panties out of the bunch, all right? All you people sucking Snyder's weenie, get over it, guys. There's other stuff around. There's other stuff, okay? Move on. Move on, people. Come on, guys. Let's get up to 10 likes. Let's hit that double-digit likes. Let's do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. In order to do it, you must do it. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Fatal J just posted something I kind of agree with. Let me post this up. Okay, Fatal J just posted this on Twitter, and I kind of agree with him. So Fatal J just posted this. He said, I changed my mind about Secret Invasion. 1, Nick Fury was a coward. I don't know about the coward part. I can see his point on that one. I don't know if I agree with the coward part, but I don't. Yeah. 2, he failed the scrolls. That is 100%. Like, you can't deny that. Got both his best friends killed. Can't deny that one either. He left Earth in worse shape than he did before him. Yeah, can't deny that one either. That's 100%. Left Earth again knowing he messed up. I mean, hey, I'm going to reply to this. Okay, I'm going to reply to this. You are... Whoa, I gotta learn how to write. You are 100% right on this, my friend. Whoa, my spelling was awful. I wrote rut. You're 100% rut, son. Hey, what's up, Filminator? Filminator, and we're gonna retweet this. Yeah, not that good, guys. Not that good. So we got Billy Bob. Billy Bob dang dong ding ding diddly booty. So cool. Gasbuster said, lost the love for his garbage movies. That's great. I'm right there with you, man. Honest. Also, did you see my Adventures with Superman? Did you? No, I haven't seen it. I've been busy, man. I've been busy, guys. This is what I've been up to. I haven't been playing any games at all. Like I'm like halfway through Final Fantasy. I'm right at the end of Zelda. I haven't touched the games in 2 weeks. I started playing Black on the Xbox. Got halfway through that. Didn't finish that. And so I like work has been rough this week. I've been waking up like a couple times this week with just massive migraines, so I just kind of been laying on the couch. Haven't been to the gym in 2 weeks either, which isn't good. And so I just kind of been watching like anime. I've been watching Naruto. So I've been kind of just chilling, watching Naruto, relaxing, you know, doing the sexy jitsu stuff, you know, and all that stuff. I got to do something with this camera, man. Like, it makes me look way too yellow, you know. Too yellow. Let me see here. Let me see if I can change some of this stuff. But see, when I go over here, it doesn't look bad. I think it's fine. I think the color of my camera looks fine. I'm gonna leave it alone. What else we got here? David, what's up? Lois looks absolutely sexy. It's ridiculous. Man, let me see what Lois looks like, bro. Talking about a cartoon, bro. My Adventures with Superman. Lois Lane. She looks cute. I don't like the short hair, but she's cute. I wouldn't say sexy by any means, but she's cute. You know, I'm dying to hear your thoughts on Arcane. Been waiting a year now. Gotta get on it. I don't know what the hell that is, and I don't care. I don't know what it is, and I do not care. Do not care. Do not care. Don't know what it is, and I do not care. Do not care. Actually, the more I look at this Lois with short hair, the more pissed off I am. I don't think I'm gonna watch it. I don't like the short hair Lois. Sorry. No, I don't think I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna pass on it. I don't like it. I do not like it. Fonzie, what on the movie docket for the weekend? I am going to see Mission Impossible tomorrow. I might go see Oppenheimer on Sunday. I got to see how I am with money, and I got to see how I feel Sunday. So I'm not entirely sure. But Mission Impossible tomorrow, because I'm 2 weeks behind on movies because I was out of town, South Carolina 1 week, and then I was in St. Petersburg last week. So, yeah, but that's sort of the game plan. All right, Rob, the debate of the century. Mary Jane or Gwen Stacy? That's not a debate of the century. 100% Gwen Stacy. Like, that's not even up for debate. That's not even a debatable topic. I can't even go on for a long period of time for that. Gwen Stacy is the absolute greatest. She is the honest girl next door, the pure of heart, beautiful, sexy, smart, intelligent, kind, caring, all the kind of word you want to use to describe the greatest person in the world. That's Gwen Stacy. Mary Jane, she was a party animal. She was basically a slut. You know, all this stuff. You know, if you don't know what I mean, you gotta go back and read those early comic books of Spider-Man. Mary Jane was 100% like a hoe. You know, and she was like a party girl and all this stuff. She didn't really change until Spider-Man came along into her life. But Gwen Stacy was the girl next door, even though Sam Raimi tried to make it sound like Mary Jane was the girl next door. But that Mary Jane character in that first Spider-Man movie, that was really just Gwen Stacy's character in a Mary Jane skin. That's it. 100%, guys. 100%. I haven't watched a single one of these, and I don't feel like I missed out. The MCU shows. Good. Liked it. I liked it. I only liked the last episode. Liked it, but I hated the last episode. Did not like it. Liked it, but the last episode sucked. Hey, Lucifer, what's up, bro, dude? Round of applause for Lucifer in the house. What's up, brother? What's up, David Quintana? Yeah, guys, I did not. Somewhere around the line of Moon Knight, they kind of lost me. Guys. I just feel like, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I thought, like, I stopped watching Moon Knight after the third episode. Miss Marvel, I watched all of it, but after the third episode, they like rushed the last 3 episodes, and She-Hulk was just awful. Secret Invasion was good, but they dropped the ball in the last episode. Breaking news: John Campea is a Skrull. John Campea is a shady guy. I'll give him that. Gasbuster said, in my Adventures of Superman, they turned Lois into a tomboy, and she figures out Clark is Superman. I'm not watching it. I don't like the way they made Lois with the short hair and everything. Like, man, stop messing up all my great female characters, guys. Come on, guys. Stop doing it, guys. Stop doing it. Stop messing up these female characters. Let the female characters be female. Let it happen. I almost did a video today, and I didn't do it. I don't know. I had a couple of videos I was going to do, and I didn't do it. Have you been reading, this comes from Cosmic, have you been reading any of the new Star Wars books, the High Republic stuff? I haven't read any of the High Republic stuff. I own one of them. And did not read it. And then I bought Shadows of the Sith and got like halfway through, and I just kind of stopped. I don't really have like a whole lot of time to do anything, sadly, though. That's my biggest problem. Like, I have my tablet, and I was like reading a book, but some nights, like, I'll bring it to work. Some nights I'm so busy I don't have time to read, so it just sits there. And like I said, like in the morning, it's so weird because I get up, and then by the time I go to the gym, do my YouTube video, and it's already like 2-3 o'clock, and I got to get a nap in and eat dinner before I go to work at 6. So I don't have really a whole lot of time to read, play video games, or stuff like that. I could probably read on the weekends, but it's really, really hard because I just don't have a whole lot of time to what's the word I'm looking for here? What's the word I'm looking for? Dedicate to one specific thing or another. Cosmic, what are your thoughts on pulling from the new movies? Any rumor? What's your thoughts from the new movies? Any rumors, leaks for the new Star? I haven't heard anything about the new Star Wars movie other than Dave Filoni's movie is going to be Heir to the Jedi or Heir to the Empire. Muhammad said, "Hello, Robert. How are you?" Oh, we got a super chat coming in from Lakers. Okay, let me finish Muhammad's statement and then I will get to the super chat. Hello, Robert. Are you ready for Spider-Man 2 on PS5? It looks so amazing. Chief from Denmark. I am looking forward to it, but I don't think I'm looking forward to it as much as other people are. I liked the first Spider-Man game. It was fun. It was way too long for no reason. There was so much padding in that game, and there didn't need to be any. We're so close to a new stream boss too, by the way. There's so many padding in that game, and there's no reason to have that much padding in that game. Like, they have you do stuff like do Doc Ock special, codes or whatever. Go find Harry's samples or whatever, and it's just like, oh, this is boring. You're doing it for no reason. Miles Morales was a much better game. It was like 10 times shorter because the first Spider-Man game was like 15, 20 hours. This Miles Morales was like 5-6 hours. It was shorter, better. So I'm looking forward to the second game because I like Venom and I'm a Spider-Man fan, but I'm really hoping that it doesn't feel as padded as the first one did. So yeah, but thank you so much, Muhammad, for your question. Lakers fan Sam threw in a $5 super chat. Thank you so much for that, man. I really appreciate it. How far into the story do you think that we will get in Invincible season 2? I think we're gonna get Conquest. I'm hoping for Conquest. I really am, because man, I got to go back and reread Invincible because I read Invincible as they were coming out on the newsstand. So as they were like monthly, as they were coming out in the comic book stores, I was reading them. So it's been 5 years since Invincible ended. It's been 4 or 5 years since Invincible ended. Let me see what year it is that Invincible ended. Invincible ended in what year? Invincible ended in 2018. So 2018, 2019, it's been like 5 years. February 14th, 2018 is when Invincible ended. That was the last issue of Invincible. So I haven't read Invincible in 5 years, and the storyline in which season 2 is going to be based off of, that was years and years ago. That was 10 years ago, So it's been years since I read Invincible. I do know that Alan the Alien's gonna get a bigger part. We're gonna find out what happened with Nolan, Invincible's dad. We're gonna start to unravel the coalition that's trying to take out the Vultramites and Throg. We're going to get Conquest. Whether I can't remember if Conquest comes to Earth first. I think the female Vultramite comes to Earth first, fights Mark, and at that point, Conquest comes in later. But at that point, Invincible has a whole nother suit on and all that stuff. So I can't remember what issue that took place. I do have these big not compendiums. This. Besides owning all the comics, because I have every issue of Invincible, I also have the hardcovers. I bought these just for the purpose of going back and rereading them because I'm never going to open up the comics. But this is issues 60 to 70. So, and yeah, he's fighting Conquest here, So if that's issue 60, we're not going to get Conquest in season 2, unfortunately. So it's probably going to be the female Vultramite. We're probably going to get more from whatchamacallit, something Levy. I forgot the dude's name. This guy. This guy. You guys see it? That guy. Probably going to get more of him. Start building up on that storyline. But I definitely need to pick a day and just start rereading Invincible. And that way I can start doing better breakdowns of what to expect from season 2. Because it's been 10 years since I read Invincible. Everybody thinks Invincible is new. Right? Like, oh, Invincible is new, you know, because they're seeing it on TV for the first time. Invincible has been around for almost like 15, 20 years. You know, we're just now getting it into the cartoon format. So, it's not new. It's been around. It's like Walking Dead. Walking Dead was around for 10 years before the show ever aired on TV. So Walking Dead is like almost 20 years too. So, I got to go back and reread it. I don't even know how much these books are anymore. I only got the first 6 volumes. But I need to go back and finish it. 'Cause I think there's like 15. Invincible Ultimate Collection. Well, I got 6, so I need 7. 7. How much is 7? $38. I got the $38 for number 10. Where's number 7? Where's number 7? There's 10, $38. Where's number 7? 12. They look like the average, but down. Wow. 8 is $53. Whew. I still don't see volume 7. I still don't see volume 7 here. 6. Here's 7. 7 is $37. So I got to get all these on hardcover. I do. And then I need there's 3 compendiums. Those things are like thick as hell though. And I believe I still got to get like the last 2 issues of the paperbacks too, cuz I have all the paperbacks. So I have different ways to read Invincible. I'm a massive Invincible fan. It's my favorite superhero comic book of all time. So I definitely highly recommend it. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be getting any of the hardcovers anytime soon because I'm broke as an effing joke. But yeah. So unfortunately, that's a thing. Unfortunately, but I need to go ahead and put them all in my thing. Why are you buying comics that you already own? I'm not buying comics you already own, Ricardo. Did you not listen to me? I own the comics. They're in Mylar and in the box. They're protected. I'm not going to open those because those are very valuable. So I buy the hardcover to read the hardcover. But I do own the paperback version, the trade paperback version, which are much cheaper that you can read. But they don't have all the cool stuff that this has. Like this is awesome, you know? Like this is awesome. You get like scripts and concept art and all this stuff, man. This is just great stuff. If you're a fan of Invincible, I want to get a Conquest tattoo so bad. Like, I want a Conquest tattoo so bad. I'm going to get one. Watch. One day, I'm going to get an Invincible tattoo. I'm going to get an Invincible tattoo. I need to lay off video games for a while and finish the Invincible collection. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Go back and reread them. Would you not? Would you say no to a live action Invincible movie? Hell no. I want one. Bad. I'm waiting for Tales of the Seashell Compendium. There was only 3 issues, man. That's not happening. There's a compendium. It's called The Novel. It's for sale. Go get it. Right there, guys. You can pick up my book right there. $3.99 Kindle, $12.98. Written by Robert Storms, Adam Sayback. There we go. You can pick up the book now on Amazon. Here we go. There we go. You guys want to buy the book? Here's the link. There's the link. Go buy the book, guys. I have bookmarks for it too, to help promote it, and I never hand them out to anybody. But I got a whole shitload of the bookmarks. I got like 200 of these things made, and I never hand them out to anybody. I don't know. I was thinking about buying a copy of the book for everybody for Christmas and hand them out. Just something I was thinking about. Oh, man. Oh, man. Now I want to read Invincible, man. Rob is going to make a bookmark for it. Hey, what's up, D? How you doing? How you doing, D? How you doing, D? Delusional. Sorry, I'm being a little delusional. We have 22 people watching, which is awesome, but only 15 likes. I need you guys to smash that thumbs up button. Smash that thumbs up button, crackers. I don't even know what the hell I'm saying. Talk about, we got to get back on Halo. Man, you about read my mind on that one, bro. You about read my mind. But I want to jump back on more Modern Warfare 2, though, because that was weird. Because the Call of Duty servers are up on Xbox now, so I kind of want to go back and play Modern Warfare 2. Rob, thoughts on Deion Sanders? Prime time is great, man. What do you want me to say? Nothing else to say, but prime time. Gasbuster says Secret Invasion should have been a terrifying story to tell. Skrulls invading Earth. Secret Invasion should have been one of those things where, like, oh my god, I can't believe that guy was really a Skrull. Or they should have had like Chris Evans come back as Old Cap, and then Old Cap die, and then we find out, oh, that was a Skrull. There's so many cool things they could have done, and they didn't do any of it. They didn't do any of it. Oh, we got a big super chat coming in from Lakers fan Sam, throwing in that yellow. Thank you, sir. Thank you so very much. Appreciate that. And we got a new stream boss. And you know what we do when we got a new stream boss, right, guys? I go ahead and I put it on social media, Instagram, all that stuff. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and put that on Instagram, guys. We got a new stream boss. We got a new stream boss. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Let me go ahead and put that on Instagram real quick, and then I will read your question. I will read your mind. I'm not going to read your mind. That's kind of creepy. But I will read your question. All right. New stream boss. Story. Host. New stream boss. And then I will put your name too. Lakers fan Sam. All right, bro. That is going up on StreamYard or Instagram. And then I will go ahead and put it up on Twitter too. So just as a massive thank you, and then I will read your question. All right, give me 1 second. New stream boss from Lakers fan Sam. All right. All right, man. You are now in the ecosystem of social media. Okay, so let me get to your question here. I found out Invincible because of your channel a few years ago. Since then, I read the entire comic and introduced a bunch of people to the series. That's the best thing, man. That's the best thing. So I got introduced to Invincible because when season 1 of The Walking Dead came out, I was like, I really like this. And then I found out it was a comic book. So then I went and I read every issue of The Walking Dead. I bought the first 5 trade paperbacks. At that point, I was caught up to the issues, and then I got a subscription to the Walking Dead comics, and I was a subscriber, so I read Walking Dead all the way up to the last issue of Walking Dead. I stopped watching the show after season 4. I hated the show, but I kept reading the comic books because I love the comic books. And then I really fell in love with Robert Kirkman, the writer. So I started looking at some of his stuff that he used to write, and I kept seeing this thing Invincible pop up. So I'm like, what the hell is this? And I used to watch a podcast called iFanboy, and they would constantly talk about Invincible. So I went and I bought the first trade paperback, loved it. Bought the second one, bought the third one. About the fifth or fourth one, I was caught up with the comics, and then I signed up, because you go to the comic shop, you're like, yeah, I want to get a subscription to this comic. So I was getting subscriptions to Invincible, Walking Dead, Spider-Man, a couple other ones. And I was reading Invincible issue by issue. So as we were going on, I started to, like my buddy Andrew, who was used to do a lot of my logos and stuff. I said, hey man, I know you're really like into Superman and manga. Try reading Invincible. It's basically Superman meets Dragon Ball Z, right? And he read it, and then he started reading all the issues. So then me and him would talk back and forth about Invincible and stuff. And I always wanted to have podcasts and break down on Invincible, but Invincible was so unknown at that time. Nobody knew what Invincible was. Unless you were a diehard comic book fan, you didn't know what Invincible was. And I kept telling everybody, you got to read Invincible. Got to read Invincible. Adam moved in. You got to read Invincible. You got to read Invincible. But no one read Invincible. It wasn't until the show came out that everybody started talking about Invincible. Like Danny and Anzo and everybody's like, man, did you see Invincible? I'm like, bro, I literally been talking about Invincible for the past 5 or 6 years. Telling you guys you need to read this stuff. And then and that's what's good about the cartoon, right? Is that it gets the average people more exposure to the product, right? So I don't hate the fact that they're all exposed to it, because it's something that I loved for about 10 years. I've loved Invincible, it's it's my favorite superhero comic book of all time. I absolutely love it. And I'm glad that more people got exposure to it. But I just think it's funny when they're like, man, did you see Invincible? That shit was crazy, blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting there like, God, you haven't seen anything yet. You haven't seen anything yet. Do I wish everybody would go read the comic book? Yeah. Because as much as I love the series, the comic book is better. The comic book was way better. Way better. I'm not the biggest fan of all these big name actors voice acting in Invincible. Like I don't like the whole idea of, Seth Rogen playing Alan the Alien or J.K. Simmons playing Nolan. I don't have a problem with them. I think they're doing a fantastic job. I just feel like they're taking, you're paying these big name actors this money, but at the end of the day, we don't see these actors. You're just putting names up on the board. The product needs to sell itself. You can have any actors playing these roles. But with that said, love the show. Love the comic books. People, you haven't seen anything yet. And I'm so glad, Lakers, that you have enjoyed the series and you are trying to spread the gospel, the good word of Invincible like I am, because I go on the highest mountain and yell and scream Invincible to anybody that would listen, right? I am like a Jehovah's Witness when it comes to Invincible. I will knock on your door and be like, excuse me, good sir, can I tell you about the good book Invincible today? Now let me tell you about a story about Mark Grayson. That's what I would like to do, that's me. I go around spreading the word of Invincible to anybody that would listen, Spoilers, Invincible wins. Not entirely. That's not necessarily true at all, but okay. That's not necessarily true at all. So I don't think you can say that. I think Jeffrey Dean Morgan and the actor who plays Beast Boy on Titans should be cast Invincible. Jeffrey Dean Morgan 100% should be Omni-Man. The boy who plays Beast Boy, I don't know, man. I don't know. He didn't look too good in Titans. You know who I would like to play Mark? The kid from Cobra Kai who plays Blue Beetle now. Hey, what's up? How you doing, India? Cheers, my friend from India. Cheers from my friends in India. Come on, guys. We are 2 likes away. 2 likes away from hitting 20 likes. Let's make it happen, Cap'n. Let's make it happen, Cap'n. Who's more powerful, Throg or Conquest? Throg is the big bad. He's the more powerful one. Conquest, I think, is just like a like uncontrollable monster. Like he is just going to dominate you. Like he's just a beast of a monster. Throg is more of the leader, general, strong as hell, but he's more cool headed. You know, he's just a beast, man. He is just a beast, guys. A beast of a monster, guys. Can't touch it. Don't. Is season 3 the final season? It shouldn't be. There's no way. How interested are you in Ahsoka? Very interested. I'm hoping it's going to redeem Star Wars for me, so I'm very interested. But yeah, no, season 3 is not going to be the final season of Invincible. Invincible could go like 6 or 7 seasons, depending on how they space out the stories. Because the season 1 was only like the first 10 issues or so. So yeah, they definitely could. I think the season 1 was like the first 15 issues, maybe. I'm reading an Invincible comic, and a lot of things is out of order in the show. Yeah, they introduced what's her name? Monster Girl way earlier in the show than they did in the comics. Way earlier in the show. And the whole thing with Rex and the robot and everything, that was introduced way earlier in the show too. Then Conquest is going to be the season finale of season. But see, like I just said, Conquest shows up in issue 60, right? So if the first season was only the first 15 issues, then there's no way Conquest is going to be in season 2. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping I'm wrong, but we'll see what happens. You're on issue 27? Yeah. Yeah. Let me see what issue that is. Hold on a second. Invincible or issue 27. Let me see what issue that is. Oh, you're on the planet. Yeah. You're on that planet with those like cricket looking aliens, yeah. Andor, Arcane, Invincible have been standout shows for a while, and I'm excited for the future of entertainment if we get more like those. Well, you look at something like Secret Invasion and stuff like that, and you're like, I don't know how much you're looking forward to the future stuff, you know? I don't know, man. It's kind of crazy. Some shows are really good, some shows aren't so good. It's kind of like up and down, to be honest with you. Up and down and around, here we go again. Up and down and around we go again. Invincible hasn't had a whole lot of Dragon Ball Z elements. We talking about the first season has a lot of elements. One, it's about a guy who brought his son. Sorry. Um, what was I was just saying something. Um, I can't remember what the hell I was saying. Invincible hasn't had a whole Dragon Ball Z reference. It has a whole bunch of Dragon Ball Z references already, right? You have an alien race that destroys planets and moves from planet to planet, right? And he has a son. That's literally the reference to Goku and Planet Vegeta and the Saiyans, the Voltrumites. That's a whole lot of reference of Dragon Ball Z. Like I don't even know where the hell you even don't think that's a thing. You watching Ahsoka? I haven't heard it. I heard it was very good. Have you Sound of Freedom? Ahsoka's not even out yet. How could you hear if it was good? It's not even out yet. Is the comic based on Dragon Ball Z? No, it's not based on Dragon Ball Z. No, it's not. No, it's not. What time is it? All right, I'm gonna put the 10-minute warning in, guys. 10-minute warning. 10-minute warning. Will the Marvels bomb? I don't think it'll bomb. I don't think it's gonna be that profitable though, if it at all. I don't think it's gonna be that profitable, if at all, to be honest with you. I don't want to speculate on if it's gonna bomb or not. I gotta see how the opening weekend numbers are, but I think it's a good chance it'll be profitable. I don't think it's gonna. It ain't gonna do nowhere near as good as the first one, but people think just because it doesn't hit $1 billion that a movie bombs, you know. So a lot of people that think that way, to be honest with you, they're stupid. Um, Let me see. Anybody else see Mission Impossible stuff? I'm going to see Mission Impossible tomorrow. Invincible did not come out nowhere near before Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball came out in the 80s. Tom Cruise looks good at 61 because he takes care of himself. He takes care of himself. Token, what's up? What's thoughts on Turtle Mayhem? It comes out on the 2nd, right? Or it comes out next week, right? Let me see. I'm gonna go see it when it comes out. I'm looking forward to it. But I stopped watching trailers. I'm not, August 2nd. Why does that feel? Yeah, I think that comes out next week. So yeah, I'm gonna go check it out. I'm looking forward to it. I stopped watching trailers because I think the second trailer wasn't that good, and at that point, I was like, okay, they're just showing me more of the movie, and I'm just not like I'm not. It doesn't look good. The first trailer I loved, but the second trailer I didn't like that much. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop watching trailers. I'm just gonna go see the movie. So I'm looking forward to the movie. I'm a big TMNT fan, so I'm staying high hopes on it, and I hope they do something different with it. I don't want them to do like a rehash of like Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse with the art style though. But I'm very much looking forward to it. Love Ninja Turtles. I've been a Ninja Turtle fan since I was a kid. First ever movie I ever seen as a kid was the 1990s TMNT movie. That's the first ever movie that I seen in theaters as a kid. I still remember my mom bringing me to see that movie. So I love TMNT. I like the last CGI movie. That was actually the fourth film. Love it. So didn't like the Michael Bay movies, but I went and saw them anyway. Become a Turtle fan. So they can't. This movie can't be any worse than those Michael Bay movies. So that I got that to look forward to. Will you play the new Spider-Man? Yes, I will play the new Spider-Man. I've already said it. But I'm not looking forward to it like a lot of people are. You know, a lot of people are looking forward to it. To me, I think the Miles Morales game is way superior. The Miles Morales game is way superior Spider-Man game. The graphics look better, the mechanics are better powers. The story is shorter, just way better than the first Spider-Man game. The first Spider-Man game is so long for no reason whatsoever. That game was so long for no reason. Like, do these stupid Doc Ock puzzles. You know, go find Harry's hair samples or ball samples or whatever. Just a lot. Nah, I'm not a big fan of it, man. I'm really not. So I'll go see it, but I will play it, but I'm not looking forward to it that much, to be honest with you. I like Venom and everything, so I can't wait. But man, yeah, no bueno, no bueno. Toka said. Also, they're doing the Ronin supposed to introduce new future turtle. The last Ronin supposed to introduce the new turtles. Oh, really? Last Ronin 2? Wow. I know they're supposed to be doing the Last Ronin video game. I'm looking forward to that. You want to see Batman vs. TMNT live action? That sounds horrible. That sounds absolutely awful. I definitely don't want that. I think I'll pass on that one. Yeah, I definitely think I will pass on Batman vs. TMNT live action. Rob, do you own any TMNT toys? No, I used to as a kid. I owned all the TMNT toys. I had everything. I had the turtle blimp, the turtle van, the technodrome, the sewer, you name it, I had it. But not anymore. Not as an adult. As a kid, yeah. As a kid, I owned all of that stuff. Kamen Rider. It might be huge hit. Batman and TMT are no, it's not gonna hit. No one wants to go see a Batman movie have giant turtles in it. Makes no sense. You're right. Video games are too long. I realized this when playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Video games are way too long for no purpose, man. Like you go back. That's why I've been playing Xbox 360 games and original Xbox games. Those games are fantastic. 5-6 hours long. Maybe once in a while there'll be one that's 10 hours long, you know. But all these fucking Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 games and PS4 games, they're way too long now. What's up, kid? What's up, Caleb? All of them are way too long now, man. They keep talking about we got a super chat come in from Ryan. Just want to drop in and say what's up, Ryan? What's up, bro? How you doing, bro, dude? Hope you have a fantastic time. Broken Line says something should stay as a comic. Facts, Broken Line. Facts, Broken Line. But what was I saying? Video games. Yeah, they're way too long now, man. Like we all as fans, we keep complaining like, man, why does it take forever for the next video game to come out? It takes like 5-6 years. But then when we get a smaller video game, everybody wants to complain. Oh, these graphics suck. Oh, this game is too short. What the hell do y'all want? I much prefer a shorter game. Give me a 5 to 6 hour game. Go in, out, boom, I'm done. Right? I don't need hyper realistic graphics. You know, Tears of the Kingdom doesn't have hyper realistic graphics and it's fantastic, man. Give me a good style. Give me a good game. Make the game fun. Everything wants to be fucking like hyper realistic and open world, and video games today are boring, especially on the PlayStation side. They're so boring. Last of Us, Horizon, Spider-Man, God of War. All the gameplay feels exactly the same, man. Like, Jesus Christ. God of War, the walking dad simulator. You know, Spider-Man, you get to zip around with the thing and find Harry Osborn's nut samples all over the city. You know, Miles Morales was a much better game. You know, Last of Us Part 2. And they just keep remastering it. They just keep remastering it every fucking 2 years. They remaster it. Horizon Zero Dawn is basically the same thing as God of War. Like, get out of here with that shit, man. So boring. So boring. Copy, paste, repeat. 100% is copy. And I'm not gonna sit here and say Microsoft is any better. Everything is fucking like first person view. Like everything had that first person aesthetic. You know, like come on. Yeah, Starfield was a different game than Redfall, but why does everything gotta be first person perspective? You look at their showcase and they had like 20 new games and 15 of them were all first person view. It's like, come on, man. But I will give Microsoft credit on one thing. Like Hi-Fi Rush was cool. That was awesome, new, unique. High on Life was interesting, even though it was the first person perspective as well. they're giving stuff, and they're shorter games, and I like that. They're shorter experiences. I miss the days of AA games, man. Everything has to be AAA, has to be this open world experience and shit. And like, get the fuck out of here. I'm boring my ass. You know? Boring as ass. Just boring as ass, guys. Absolutely boring. We got some Storm Nation members in the house. So that's good to see some Storm Nation guys out here. I picked Nintendo. I picked Nintendo over PlayStation right now. Switch is my favorite console. Switch has way better games right now. Give me 1 second, guys. I see we got a super chat coming in from Caleb. I just wanna send in the membership link. We currently have, how many members do we have on the channel? 27 members on the channel. So whenever I do my Q&As, guys, I always take members' questions and super chats as priority. You guys can become a member. We also do a members only live stream and stuff on Sunday nights. But Caleb said Miles Morales has some incredible combat, and also Sony needs to stop remastering The Last of Us and create new stories. Facts, man. Dude, they're doing the same thing with Horizon. Right? They're getting ready to remaster Horizon. Like, what? Like, why? Why are you remastering Horizon? The game just came out. The second game, or the first game just came out a few years back. Oh, I don't know, man. They need to go back and remaster old PS3 and PS2 games. That's what they need to do. You know, like, go back and do, like, a remaster of Killzone or Resistance. No, they just keep doing The Last of Us. Last of Us came on the PS3. Then they had a PS4 remaster. Okay, I understand that. It's not backwards compatible. Okay, cool, whatever. Then they gave a PS5 update to the PS4 so it can be at 60 frames per second and whatnot. And then they go ahead and remaster it again for the PS5. And then this time they lie to everybody and say, oh yeah, no, this is remade. We remade The Last of Us from the ground up. But it has the same dialogue, same cutscene, same controllers, and same gameplay. It's the same fucking game, just with a fresh coat of paint. That's like Halo Combat Evolved in the Anniversary Collection, right? That's like them taking the Halo Anniversary and like, yeah, we rebuilt this from the ground up. No, you didn't. You made the graphics and textures look better. You put a fresh coat of paint over. You stuck another layer on top of it. That's all you did. It drives me nuts. They need to stop remastering PS4 games. 100%. Stop remastering. I'm going to say this a lot. That's what I like about the Xbox. The Xbox is backwards compatible. So I can put in Dead or Alive 3, right? That's backwards compatible on the Xbox Series X. Dead or Alive 3 came out on the original Xbox. I can put it in and it'll be 60 frames per second, 4K. You know why? Because they put update patches to make better performance and better visuals. They up the resolution and frame rate. You know, why doesn't PlayStation do that? You know, but no, they want to remaster and sell you the same fucking game over and over again. Yes, they definitely do need to remaster the PS2 Ultimate Spider-Man. Ultimate Spider-Man wasn't just on PS2. It was also on GameCube. I had the GameCube version. I can't remember if it was on Xbox. I don't think it was. I think it was only on GameCube and PS2. I'm going to check. Ultimate Spider-Man Xbox. It was on Xbox. and it's fucking expensive. Oh man, that was on original Xbox. Oh man, I want it now. Yeah, I definitely want it. That's a good ass fucking game though, bro. It's not that expensive. It right now it's you can buy a sealed and copy, pretty much brand new, for like $13. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's not bad. This one's $100, but it's sealed. I need to get it. I need to get it, guys. Dead or Alive is incredible. I love Dead or Alive. Then, yep, love Dead or Alive. Yep, paid my version of Ultimate Spider-Man this year for $50 on eBay. Which you bought it for the PS2, right? I I wasn't excited for Starfield, but the closer we get to release date, the more excited I'm getting for it. I think because I want to do something. I think Starfield is going to be what I wish Destiny was. Yes, you need that game, Rob. Ultimate Spider-Man is a short game, but it's incredible. Yeah, well, I got like a stuff that I want to do on the channel, right? Like I want to, because we're close to Mortal Kombat, so I want to go back and stream Mortal Kombat 9, 10, and 11, and then do reviews on them, give the build up hype for Mortal Kombat 1. Currently wanting to play Naruto. I want to play some Naruto, and I'm halfway through Black, and I want to finish Black, and then I want to review Black. So I got a lot of stuff I'm trying to work on. So I'm gonna get there. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna get stuff done. You know. I'm gonna get there. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, guys. Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks needs a remaster. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact, my friend. 100%. 10-minute warning, guys. 10-minute warning, guys. Gonna get off at 3. But yeah, Shaolin Monks definitely needs to get remastered, man. Such a good game. Such an underrated game. Why games today feel like movies instead of games? That's what I'm saying. If you want to talk about like current gen consoles right now, like PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, I much prefer the Nintendo Switch over all those because they have the fun factor, man. They have the fun factor. I much rather play on the Nintendo Switch than any other console because to me it's just funner. I have way more fun playing on those consoles, you know, or on the Switch. You know, I have tons of Switch games. Like you can't see them all because I moved them all on top, but I have three rows of just Switch games up there. You know, I love my Switch. It's one of my favorite things, man. New games have fake open world trends. That's the thing. Everything wants to go, but you have to blame the consumers because the consumers make it to where these companies feel like they have to do that. Just like hold on a second. It was scam likely. Never mind. Metroid Dread is miles better than God of War. Facts. 100% facts. And the Metroid Prime remastered is better than anything that was released this year so far. Like even over Final Fantasy, I was just sucked into Metroid. Like I had so much fun playing it. We got 4 Last of Us games before the part 3, right? Right? That's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. I got like 180 something Switch games, and there's still like tons of them I still want to get. Right, I constantly want to go back and just keep getting Switch games. I'm a massive fan of the Switch. Switch is my favorite console, man. They got all the Final Fantasies on there and everything. High Five Rush was awesome. I did like High Five Rush because it was unique and different. It was unique and different, and I liked that. I'm not a big PS5 fan, man. I got the PS5 just for the exclusives, and I'm talking more like Final Fantasy 16 and stuff like that. I have not played God of War Ragnarok. I don't care. I did not like God of War 2018. I have not played Horizon Forbidden West. I really didn't really care that much about Horizon Zero Dawn. I mostly got it for Final Fantasy and Spider-Man, to be honest with you. So that's why I have a PS5. I like Xbox because Xbox is backwards compatible with 4 generations. I get more value out of my Xbox. That's just me. Caleb said, the only difference with The Last of Us Remastered is you can change the character's clothes and the graphics are slightly better. It's just a ripoff of the fine with my PS3. Yeah. Yeah, it's the same. Well, see, I got Last of Us Part 1 remastered from the PS4, which has a PS5 update. So I'm fine with that. I'm fine with the remaster. It plays at 60 frames per second on the PS5. Why do I need to play the $70, pay $70 for the other one? I don't need to do that. It's stupid. It's absolutely stupid. It's absolutely stupid. Xbox. Let me read Ricardo's comic. I keep skipping him because he keeps trolling. I'll read one. Xbox has to be backwards compatible because no one wants. Okay, see that's why I don't read Ricardo's shit. Xbox needs to bring back Marvel, Activision games. They're gonna have to sign contracts with Disney to license those games out. I hope they do. Because in a way I hope they do, in a way I don't. Because Webs of Shadows, Edge of Time, and Shattered Dimensions all are like $90 games on the Xbox 360 right now. If they make those games backwards compatible, those games are going to shoot up to like $150 each. It's going to be crazy. But you can get the digital games on the eShop. It'll be cheaper, so I can see that. But it's really going to come down to if Microsoft is able to get with Disney to license. So that might happen. I really hope they do. I hope Tango Gameworks makes Hi-Fi Rush 2. So do I. I still want a physical copy of Hi-Fi Rush. I don't think they have a physical copy of it out yet. But I want a physical copy of it. 5-minute warning, guys. 5-minute warning. I want the boys games based off the comic. I want an Invincible game that's not a fucking mobile game. They got the license to do Indiana Jones games, so that's possible. It's true. And they also got the license to make all the Star Wars games backwards compatible too. So Battlefront 1, 2, Jedi Academy, Jedi Outcast, Nitro Republic 1, 2, Commandos, all those games are backwards compatible on the Xbox. So I think they have a good working relationship with Disney. I think they might be able to do something like that. Can you imagine? You're like, oh yeah, PlayStation's got the new Spider-Man game, but we got all these badass Spider-Man games like Shattered Dimensions and shit. Man, that'd be fucking great. Great. I'm a huge PlayStation guy, but I've noticed Xbox seems to have the better content because my brother is a huge Xbox guy. So I'm thinking I should buy an Xbox Series X. I love the Xbox Series X, man. Love it. I'm a PlayStation guy too. I've bought, other than the original PlayStation, because I was in middle school when the original PlayStation came out. I bought every PlayStation after that on launch day. PS2, PS3, PS4, bought them all on launch day. I love PlayStation. It's the console that got me introduced to Final Fantasy and Metal Gear and all those games. I don't like this when I am bashing PlayStation now. It's not because I'm bashing PlayStation or their game. I'm bashing the current management of PlayStation. Just like during the Xbox One day with Don Matrick, I was bashing the Xbox One. It's because I was bashing the management with Don Matrick. You know, now we have Phil Spencer, who is a much better leader of the Xbox platform. Jim Ryan is ruining the PlayStation brand, is ruining the name, you know, by just constantly doing remasters of all these damn games that we don't need is killing the brand, you know? I much rather stick with Xbox right now because I feel like I get my money's worth with all the backwards backwards compatibility. You know, I can play original Xbox, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox Series X. I can play on this special Duke controller. You know, I hate the PS5 controller. It sucks so bad. Why can't I use my PS4 controller on the PS5? You know, I can play with the Duke controller on the Xbox Series X. I can play with the Xbox 360 controller on the Series X, but I have to use that god awful PS5 controller for PlayStation 5. I hate that PS5 controller. I hate the haptic feedback. Whenever I have a game that lets me shut the haptic feedback off, I always shut the haptic feedback off. I hate it. It's so distracting, especially when I'm going to shoot stuff and it has the haptic trigger and it feels so hard to open a door. I'm like, man, why is my finger working? You're giving me cramps just to open a fucking door. You know, stop with this. Like, I don't like that. You know, I do not like that. So I love the PS4 controller. I think the PS4 controller. Where is my PS4 controller? Here's the PS3 controller, which is the same design as the PS1 and PS2 controller. This is a way better design than the PS5 controller. It's nice, it's slim, it's comfortable. I think this is the perfect PlayStation controller. I have nostalgia for the original PS3 controller because of the PS2 and PS1, and you know, it's forever gonna have that nostalgia for me. But I think the PS4 controller is a superior design, is way more comfortable. This is my favorite controller of modern consoles. I hate the PS5 controller though. Absolutely hate the PS5 controller. It's big, it's bulky, it hurts my hands. I hate the haptic feedback on it. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. All right, guys. It's 3:00, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I want to thank everybody for coming in. I want to personally do a shout out to the super chats here. Mega fan, thank you for your 2 super chats. Lakers fan Sam, thank you so much for your super chats. Ryan, appreciate your super chat. And the nerd, Caleb, thank you so much for super chats. I want to thank all the Storm Nation members. You guys are fantastic. I appreciate you guys so much for your constant support. I hope you guys all have a fantastic day. Stay safe out there, and I will catch you guys next time. See you guys later. Thank you all so very, very much. Have a good day and stay safe, guys.